So I guess you could say that I got some exciting news. I got a full bed load of soil here, which means that I'm gonna be able to show you one of the cool features about our house. The original owner that built this house really knew what they were doing. And that's why you can drive straight on through right next to the garden. It definitely is gonna be a tight squeeze, but if you're careful and you take your time, it's no problem. This is actually gonna be super tight, so I should probably fold my mirrors in. It's gonna be tight. And just like that, we got the truck in the backyard. Now all we have to do is throw a tarp down and empty out all the soil. I'm pretty sure that we have a huge tarp in here, but it's also a massive mess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely say it's a mess. This is gonna be an entire video on its own. We have crazy things in here like this trampoline that I got that I'm gonna build up, but the tarp is somewhere underneath this. So I'll grab that out right now, somehow. Here it is. And there we have it. Last year I came up with a really good idea of just putting some hooks up here so that the tarp can make a nice place to throw all the soil. And then with all this excess here, you can just throw it right on top and then we can use the soil when we need, because I'm definitely not gonna get to it right away. Cue the music. All right, we're pretty much there. Oh no, just ripped a hole in it with my foot. And there we have it. Just like that, the soil is out of the pickup, onto the ground, and ready to load up our garden beds when the time comes, which will be shortly. And here we are, about 1 month later, and we're ready to get that soil into the beds. Today I've got Michelle with me.
Hi.
He's gonna help out, so let's see how it's looking. Oh, look at all that fresh soil.
It looks good.
Beauty. The goal for today is to distribute all the soil into our garden beds so that Michelle can plant all of her seedlings that she's been working on throughout the spring. But first, we're gonna have to remove all of the debris that's been piling up on top of the garden beds so we have a nice fresh start for the season.
So Kevin's gonna rake and I'm gonna pick up some weeds by hand. We'll work together as a team. And over here we have some leeks. I'm just gonna leave them and see what happens.
Who knows, they may just leak.
We don't need any more leeks in this house. At the end of the gardening season, I decided to leave these 2 broccoli plants to see what would happen. And I was pleasantly surprised to have broccoli almost year-round. But now that we're putting in our new seedlings, we gotta make some room, so let's pull these guys out. Nice.
This one too?
Yep. It's gonna be nice and fresh.
To start the season right. All right, the garden beds are cleaned out. We got 2 shovels, 2 buckets, and now we just need to distribute it. Let's get it, Michelle.
We got this.
Oh, it's hard.
Nice. a base layer of soil down. Let's check if it's enough for the garden beds by raking it out.
All right, Michelle, you do that side, I'll do this side.
Okay, let's do it. Nice work.
High five.
Good, honey.
Thanks, baby. So that seems like enough soil for all these garden beds, but we still have all of this. So we're gonna take a hike up to our fruit trees at the top of our property and give them some love as well.
We'll top them up and see what else we want to do with the soil.
Come along on the journey. Maybe we empty yours a bit. There you go.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, and lift. This apple tree definitely needs some soil. I've been waiting to rebuild the garden bed, but I'm not gonna get around to that for a bit, so might as well top it up and give it some fresh soil. All right, let's go run down and get the rake.
Or use our hand.
Or not. Michelle says that we can use our hands, so that'll save me one trip at least. Go, Michelle, go!
Yeah, I got this.
And I'm gonna go get more soil for our plum tree. Yo! This backyard sure has turned into something magical with this fresh new grass that I grew.
It's stunning.
Might be a little bit too much soil, but I guess we'll see. It's looking so fancy now.
Absolutely. Look at us go.
Almost as if it wasn't let go for the last 10 years. Soon enough, we'll rebuild these garden beds and it'll all look brand new.
What do you know?
All right, so our apple and plum tree are happy up there at the top. Now I guess we'll just fill up all these pots because Michelle has lots of plans to plant a whole bunch of things this year.
I want to put flowers. I want to maybe put some extra veggies. So let's go.
And let's try and make it happen the quick way, like this. And here we have it. Now it's all organized, the pots are all ready to go. Next up, Michelle's just gonna start planting things in the garden, and then we'll be ready to go for the season.
After an extended lunch break, I'm ready to plant things in my garden. So come on inside. Welcome to the greenhouse. I have a plan here. I've got 3 types of the same tomato. According to my notes, these plants can be 24 to 30 inches apart. So I'm probably gonna go with the 24 just so I can squeeze in as many things as possible in this greenhouse. This is 24 inches. That looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna go here. That's about 6 inches. I can be a little bit closer. Okay, I got a hole, and now I know where it's gonna go. On to the next. Now that I have them spaced out, we're ready to plant. Maybe I need a shovel. Now that the new homes are dug, I'm gonna give them a head start by adding 3 things: water, eggshells, and Epsom salt. Give them a head start. The reason why you add eggshells is for the calcium. Epsom salt is to add in some magnesium. 1 is in. Oh, hey worm. This guy's gonna keep my plants real healthy. So there's 2 here, and I'm gonna try and be as gentle as possible to get the root ball apart. If I can't get it apart, I might have to plant them together. Yes! They're apart. They're in! Time to water and put some eggshells around them to deter any slugs from eating my plants. These ones are done. We're gonna call it quits for tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna do the other side. All the tomatoes are in the ground. On to the next. Now it's on to 2 varieties of sweet peppers. There we go, let's head outside. It just started raining, so I'm gonna do one last planting sesh in this garden bed and a little bit more in the greenhouse. I've got a squash, 2 zucchini plants, and a bunch of cucumber plants. So let's get them in the ground before we get too wet. Last night it started raining super hard, so we planted the rest of the seedlings in the ground off camera. So here's the grand reveal. Since you last saw me in the garden, I've done a bunch of different things. I've planted 3 cucumbers, planted a few more tomatoes, brought in my basil plant, added in watering spikes to keep my tomato plants hydrated, installed these tomato cages, brought in another basil plant, and planted broccoli, cauliflower, and beets. Thank you so much for spending some time with me in the garden today. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.